Alrighty, what's poppin'? In today's video, I'm about to showcase you guys the best settings for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl on the PC with the Yuzu Emulator. Now, the things I'm about to showcase you guys right now to make the experience better when you're playing on the Yuzu Emulator. This also can also apply to the Ryujinx Emulator also. So, if you're playing this on the Ryujinx Emulator, this settings and these things I'm about to showcase you also works too. So yeah, I'm basically going to showcase you guys how to play 60 FPS, how to speed up the game, and how to speed up the battles, and basically get the best performance out of your PC. So first things first, we go to the emulation tab. It's very important for you to have this figured out before I'm about to showcase you guys certain things. I'm going to go to the graphics tab. The best case scenario is having OpenGL enabled. You can use Vulkan, but my preference is using OpenGL. Now in the resolution, I know a lot of people like mess around with the resolution to get better scaling. 1x is highly recommended. It's highly recommended. You can pick something else, probably lower it, even though it's kind of in the beta stage, or you can pick a higher resolution with those things are also in the beta stage also. But if you're playing this on 1x, you basically get the best performance out of your PC when you're playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now go to the advanced tab. Everything should be on a normal. Now VSync, I'll say VSync is optional if you're trying to cap at 30 FPS. If you're trying to go past 30 FPS and try to push towards 60 FPS, I consider turning off VSync. That's if you're trying to play the game in 60 FPS. If you're not trying to play it at 60 FPS, basically putting VSync on is probably the best thing for you to do. Now you go to the GPU tab. Now auto is good, but if you want to mess around and change the settings, unsafe is always something that you can mess around with. Now after that, you press OK. Now, I believe when you're playing the game, is Control Alt, and the F pad that can unlock 60 FPS. But there's other ways you can unlock 60 FPS instead of pressing Control, Alt, and F together to basically make the Yuzu emulator go to 60 FPS. There's many ways you can do that. But before I showcase you that, make sure you left click and go to your Nvidia control panel. Now wait for that to pop up real quick. Now adjust image with settings with preview. I'm going to use my preference, and I'm always going to pick performance over quality because I'm trying to push my PC to get the best performance. And after you do that, you basically apply to that. Go to set configuration. Obviously, I'm on my graphics card, the 1050. At this point, could be considered a low end, but you know, I mean, it's basically a mid-size PC. Now, when you get to here, you got several options. My best option is always going with your Nvidia processor, high performance Nvidia processor. Pick that. Now, basically, you're basically gonna copy what I have on screen. If you guys don't, basically you can just pause the video, make sure your settings is basically the same as mine. So this is basically, there's, I'll say, 3 really important settings you should watch out for when you're on this tab. Is a vertical sync. Basically, this is VSync. So obviously I have this off because I'm trying to push 60 FPS on certain games. Triple buffering, I'll put that off also. And shader cache. Shader cache is very important because in emulation, when you're playing games, is always trying to build shader cache to make the performance better while you're playing the game, and next time you play it, it's going to be much more smoother. So always have shader cache on. And OpenGL, this is on auto select. I don't think it has much of an impact, which is kind of weird because OpenGL is a really important thing when it comes to gaming. And then you go to program settings. And then when you're here, you're gonna add Yuzu. We're gonna add the selected program. Obviously, we're gonna pick our high performance Nvidia processor. And it's basically the same as the global settings. Just make sure you have everything the same as I do. You can pause the video and whatnot. Make sure you have the same thing as me. And then you apply it. Alright, should be all set to go. Close that. Now we got those two things out of the way. Now I'm going to be showcasing you guys certain mods. There's going to be a speed up mod, 60 FPS mod, and a faster battle mod. All three things will be left in the description down below. So as you see right here, this is the speed up mod, and this works. Also, it works with custom firmware, but it works pretty well with emulators. So from Yuzu and Ryujinx. And this is always updated. He just updated it like 2 days ago. You're gonna download it. Faster battle mod. This is optional because when you're having the thing I'm about to showcase you later, which is the 60 FPS mod, it basically speeds up everything. And then you're gonna download the faster battles. Like I said, this is optional. Go to the 60 FPS. This is a 60 FPS mod. You're gonna download this. Download it again. Minimize. You're gonna minimize this, and then you're gonna drag and drop all three of these things. Now these things are always gonna come as RAR files, so you're gonna need something like WinRAR or 7-zip to open it up. So I'm gonna drag these down real quick. Open up this, and then I'm gonna drag the 60 FPS. Close that. Basically, I'm gonna delete this. I don't need this anymore. Faster battles. Drag it. Basically, delete this. And this is the speedy mod. So I consider. Now there's a lot of ways you can make this pretty fast. Obviously, 5x is the fastest, but it may crash your game a lot because a lot of these, I'll say from 1.2 to 1.5 is good. The game works perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure you don't run into too much crashes compared to if you was messing around with 2x, 3x, or even 5x. Now this, when you mess around with these three right here, it all depends on your PC build. If you're experiencing a lot of crashes and you're playing with 5x and you have a low-end PC, put 2 and 2 together. Like obviously you're gonna experience a lot of crashing. And especially when you're try to push the 4K resolution, even though 4K resolution does not work on a low-end PC with the Yuzu emulator. So do keep in mind with that. Obviously, it's not gonna work. A, it's gonna crash, or B, you're gonna see a black screen, and that's probably through the whole time. So my suggestion is always using 1.25x or 150x. So like say for example, I'm gonna get 150x. So close this out. I wouldn't say that don't delete the folder because they have different speeds. So not all speeds are the same. And basically how you set this up, you left click, open mod data location, drag and drop the 60 FPS, drag and drop the faster battles, drag and drop the 1.50 speed mod. And then you're gonna left click, go to properties. Now, since you see all three of these, so when you see all three of these, this is just the update. All three of these, that means it's enabled. And if you don't see a checkbox around it, make sure you click on it for the mod to be enabled. And then basically press OK, double click it, and you're basically all set to go. I would show gameplay, but since my channel is heavily targeted by Nintendo and they watch my channel like a hawk, a lot of my videos get claimed when it comes to emulation or modding and stuff like that. It gets claimed, so it's not even worth showing gameplay. So, and a lot of people think I was like messing around or telling a lie for some reason. Let me showcase you guys something. Yeah, so yeah, as you see, the video got claimed by who? The one and only Nintendo. So this is why I don't show gameplay. You see, I showed gameplay in here. Look at that. It got completely claimed. The whole video got claimed from 0 to 8. Basically, the whole video got claimed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I don't show gameplay anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, share, and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And yeah, guys, this is your boy Birdtone. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.